Hello everyone and welcome back to the world. So, as you can see, I've had a little progress since last time you saw me. By the way, thank you for the support. There's been a lot of views, and the last video on that I made is actually the most viewed video on my channel now. So thank you so much, guys, for that. That is actually crazy to think about. Like 1,600 people clicked on the video, and a lot of them continued to watch. So, as you can see, I've got a bigger farm now. I've brought my animals here. Not sure if I showed you this last time though. I'm starting on an enchanting setup because I don't want to use the one I had in my last base. We've got a much bigger tree farm now. We've got bamboo, dark oak and pale oak, and a very big cow farm with sheep. I'm sure I showed a lot of this to you in the last episode, but I just want to show it all in case I haven't. And also, we have spruce trees growing outside. I raised them up from the ground so that they wouldn't contaminate the grass below. You can see there the podzol. Oh, whoa, okay. And also we've got sheep. I will eventually make that into a very big sort of street of like wool colors, because I want to get more into using colored blocks in my builds, because I know how nice they can be. Whoa, oh. So yeah, but actually the first thing I want to do is, one of my tools, my main pickaxe for mining cobblestone, has been draining endurability. So I want to try and finish this enchanting setup using a sugarcane farm. So, because I do have a sugarcane farm over there, but I want to get into actually, how'd you get? I want to start making like actual redstone stuff so I can make my civilization here autonomous, which, if you don't know, that means that's just basically like it runs on its own. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do for this episode is interact with the villagers over there and maybe like wall them off, complete some more of the castle, maybe extend the sheep street, and finish this enchanting setup, which is a lot of goals, which I'll probably only do like 1 or 2 of them. So yeah, as you can see, I've got a lot of materials. I've been just grinding because I noticed that a lot of the times I lack a lot of the materials I need to start episodes. So in between episodes, I'll probably just be grinding materials now. So yeah, we've got a lot of wood, a lot of stone now. So yeah, that'll help us in building. And I think right now I'll get started on building the sugarcane farm. Hello everyone. So as you can see, yeah, some things have changed. I have a little smelter out here, but before that, we have completed the enchanting setup. finally, so I was able to also get a fortune pickaxe in somewhere here. Yeah, here, fortune and silk touch. I used iron because I didn't want to... Actually, now that I think about it, I could have just used the grindstone to disenchant a diamond. You know what? It's fine, it's fine. So I went on a little mining trip using my fortune pick, and I got so much stuff. First of all, diamonds. Yeah, we are getting stonks and stonks of diamonds right now. Also, lots of iron. That smelter out there is actually meant to smelt some stuff down. Let me get some fuel. So yeah, I have a bunch of other things, like golden stuff to smelt down. But yeah, that's been pretty good so far. The amount of iron I've been getting is amazing. I have a lot more resources now, and a lot more redstone as well. I also made a little piston door. Normally this wouldn't work, but because we have the fences up here, it keeps monsters out. It's a really simple mechanism. Just repeaters into blocks. The redstone wire down here. When this lever activates, it activates this line over here that activates the repeaters, which activates the block that powers everything adjacent to it, including the pistons. So yeah, I have been trying to learn a bit more redstone, so you know, doing simple redstone stuff should help. Yeah, besides that, we've expanded the sheep pen because I think soon I'm gonna work on getting all colors of wool, so we have a much wider range of building materials. Also, I expanded the farm and built the sugarcane farm. This is a very simple system, but I made this up on my own, but it's pretty much the thing everyone else uses because it's really simple. Basically how it works is the observer, once the sugarcane grows up, let me show you. The observer powers the redstone line behind it, this redstone line here, which powers this block under it, which powers the piston, pushing the second block of sugarcane and collecting the sugarcane. Now there's a problem with this system, and it's that sometimes when the piston pushes the sugarcane, it gets stuck in this grass. So I will eventually have to replace this water with a minecart hopper so that it's more efficient and doesn't waste materials. So yeah, I got a bunch of rails from a mine shaft, so I'll probably do that soon. But for now, I just want to get some castle building out of the way. Cause, you know, kind of need that. Yeah, I want to get some walls here, maybe this gatehouse and a bunch of walls around here to be finished. So yeah, let's get to that. everyone, and welcome back to the world. So I have actually done a bunch of stuff, as you can see. Oh, I actually recorded an outro already, and I showed myself enchanting this new diamond chestplate, but unfortunately the audio cannot be heard, so you're getting this now. So yeah, I've done quite a lot of work, you see, especially in this place. Oh, so yeah, I've got a lot more towers now, a lot more walls. This feels a lot more like an enclosed space now, especially out here. So let me show you an angle. Yeah, that looks a lot more like a castle now, because before this was just, I think, just flat space. So I think now it looks a lot better. Also, I'm not sure if I showed you this extended sugarcane farm, but yeah, it's been running in the background now, and it's kind of trash, I can't lie. So I'll probably fix it up in the future. So yeah, I've added some greebling here, you know, like a random pipe going up, some stones on the outside, buttons. I don't really know what else to detail it with, but I'm not really trying too hard for this castle, so shouldn't matter too much. I've done some of the interiors, or, well, I haven't furnished them, but I've done like the interiors so that you can like climb up the ladders and stuff. So yeah, I think I've also done the ladder here. Can I make this? No, I can't. So yeah, as you can see, there are some peepholes, and then there's obviously windows. This here goes out to the battlements. And then you can cross over the bridge here, look out if you want, and then come up here. So yeah, I quite like the design of the towers. They're, you know, like effective but simple, you know. Is that a creeper? I think it is. Yeah, and this place is looking a lot more like a castle. There is one thing though, and it's this tower. I'm trying to like kind of stylize it a bit, you know, adding slabs for just depth. And also, oh yeah, if you were wondering what these arrow slits are, they are just stairs placed like this. So yeah, you can actually shoot arrows out here, so they are usable. Yeah, so this thing here, I'm really iffy on it right now, because this is the tallest tower so far, and I'm planning to keep it that way. Oh, nice view. Wow. But I do have a problem with it, and it's the roof. I'm trying to come up with designs on my own, not looking on the internet. And I think right now, like, I guess the shape's okay, but I'm definitely going to remove the red wool. I was trying to make it some sort of stylistic thing, but I just think it looks ugly. So yeah, I'm probably going to make it all brick, which I'm smelting up in here, because I went on a brick collecting and mining trip. Yeah, got a lot of materials now. And I think next episode we're gonna work on that tower out there, maybe, or maybe some other projects, maybe even the keep over there. But yeah, I think I've got a good shape down now for that roof to be proper. And I'll probably make it all brick. For these ladders, this is meant to be half timbering, and half timber is a sort of medieval building method. If you've ever looked up medieval houses, especially if they're German, and there are wooden beams like on the walls, like usually it's a solid color of wall, and then you have wooden beams going around in sort of intricate patterns. I'll try and put an image up. And yeah, a lot of people try to do that with logs, but logs are just way too big for actual half timbering. So I'm trying them out here on this tower with ladders. But half timbering is normally seen on houses, so maybe next episode I'll work on houses, and I'll use the ladder technique for half timbering, because usually people do them with logs, but they just look too big and out of scale. And I've never seen anyone do it with ladders, so I think next episode we'll see how that looks. And of course, you can see now we've got wooden pathing. I'll probably extend this throughout the base and even maybe down there into the future city. But yeah, oh yeah, and I started splitting up the sheep, so now you can see one pen has red and one has like all the general white colors. these guys should all be red, and then we'll have like maybe, because I found this area out here so we can make room for the city. So I might extend the sheep pen all the way there and just have different colors of sheep. Because wolves were the first color block added to Minecraft, and they're actually really useful to build with. For like pixel art, stuff like that, you know. So yeah, wow, that kind of looks good. So yeah, that's gonna be everything. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for the support on the last video. That was insane. 1.6k views. Actually, it's 1.7 now, I checked. That's just really amazing. So thank you all for that. So yeah, that'll be it for now. See you next week. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are and whenever you are. And I'll see you in the next one.